hope you are well. Today we're just going to do a cozy chat, spooky chat, a little catch up from what's been going on. There's been a lot of activity around me again. I want to talk about it, and because otherwise it just drives me mad. So lots of spirit activity, as I say, and I thought would be a bit more cozy today. ASMR and a little bit of a cozy chat. It's freezing in the UK. I don't know what it's like where you are, so all the decorations are down as well, and I just feel like being a bit more cozy. So I thought we'd light a candle, and I'm going to unbox my microphone as well. So there we go. It's tapping already, the picture. That is definitely spirit. I've had a lot of that. And my phone is tapping too. A lot of activity. In fact, it took me a while to get to sleep last night. Anyway, before we start, I'd just like to say a big thank you to all of my new subscribers, to those of you returning. It's absolutely brilliant. Thank you for watching the videos and supporting this channel. If you haven't already, please do so. Subscribe, like, share on social media, and you know, check out all the other videos on here. I've got lots of healing ones. I did a healing one yesterday, a big one, and there'll be another one before the end of the week as well. So check them out, and I'm hoping to be able to put on some of my old videos that I took off. Some of them are ASMR, and some of them have pictures of spirit and orbs and things. So I'll see what I can do. I've got to find the charger for my Samsung phone, so we'll see if that can happen. Anyway, we'll start off with lighting a candle, and there it's tapping away. It taps whether there's heating on or there isn't, and there's heating on at the moment, but it doesn't feel like there is. It feels freezing in here. That tells me spirit are around as well. So okay, I did want to use my chat, but I got very loud in my cedar wood from spirit, so get that freshness. And it's quite apt because that's really creepy. Sorry. I've got the boxes of the Christmas decorations that I've been waiting for my son putting away 4 days now, because I put the thing up and do everything, and it was his turn to put them away, and they've sat on this table for days. So but they're ready to go back in the cupboard. But that is really creepy. One of them's either sitting around the boxes. I've had my negative spirits around, so I think maybe him, it's somebody, and that's quite creepy. Sorry, I could just see their face. I've been seeing a lot of spirits, so anyway, sorry, but we'll get my matches. I asked my son to get them today, but he forgot, so, and I keep forgetting, so as well. Candle. I think I light some incense as well. So it's just what else I got? Yeah, you're tapping again. I can hear you. Tapping is gone at the phone. I'll use my little box of tricks here. Don't know whether to do the jasmine incense or the rose. I don't know, which do you want? Rose likes the red. Rose, that's what I like as well. So. But yes, I don't think it helps. I've been watching the it's on Discovery Plus, Haunted Hospitals, so I don't think that's helped at all. But I have had my negative spirit around who has been stomping up and down this room and around my room at night. He's from a past life and murdered me in a past life, which is nice, isn't it? That's what I was told. And he comes in, they can't stop him coming in for some reason, and he has a wedding ring on his finger, and he keeps doing that to me. There you go, confirmation. And he keeps trying to put it on my finger, And I know he taps this picture sometimes because it's actually of a man and a woman together, and they were not in a naughty sense. So, so he taps that because, and he shows me a contract, and he basically says, I've even seen a priest round with him to show that we were married, and I'm still married to him, which is hilarious. I'm not married to no one. Then I've got my twin flame, who's my main guide, who says I'm with him, so that's quite funny. There you go, let's get this. So yeah, they've been tapping the pictures and everything a lot, which is definitely annoying. There you go, feel that. So yeah, a lot of weirdness. This is rose, by the way, if I didn't say incense, so I've got to get a new incense holder as well. So yeah, very strange. I've been going up and down the room at night, coming towards me. Really annoying. And quite freaky at times because he's been very strong. If you've seen Spirit before, they can come in sort of like a black and white movie, and then they can warm up and become, well, I say real, what I mean is like flesh. And I've been having that, and I can cope with them being sort of transparent and black and white, and then the features warming up. And yeah, I see, there you go, I see them a lot where they just actually appears like I would see you, and I can cope with that. But sometimes at night, when they're wandering around, or in the middle of the night, or you're seeing shadows pass over you, and they are shadow people, that's quite nerve-wracking. And he was quite strong last night, so I tend to keep my eyes, you'll see my eyes just flick over. Sometimes my eyes have moved before I've even registered I've seen the spirit, so it's like an inbuilt radar. And he was quite strong. You could see his shoulders were getting solid and stuff like that, and that was quite nerve-wracking, even though I've told you about my men in black, I call them, around me, who are very protective. So I'll see them, they're around me in bed, everywhere, and they'll start pushing him away, and then he'll come in and push him away, and he'll get the wedding ring and he'll spin it round on his finger in front of me, and I just laugh at him, quite frankly. Yeah, it's cold, that could be the building, I know, but anyway, let's unbox this microphone before I tell you more of this sound. I had to cut the top off because otherwise I would have never got it open, and got that lovely sound, that stuff inside it. It's tapping again. It's all quiet behind the camera. My son got it for me, I think he got it from Amazon. It's just a starter one, if you like. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me a bit better when I do my healings. So. I felt it. Pop voice. Oh, thank goodness it comes with instructions. Having said that, I'll get my son to do before it goes back to you. Well, it's going to take some doing. Maybe not for him, but it would for me. Like the colours. go. So next time when I'm doing one of my ASMR healings, you should be able to hear me better. I'll get it sorted out. Okay. Do you have anything to say? I've had the ventriloquist dummy thing, which that's what I say when they use me as mouthpiece, sometimes out of the blue. And I thought, I was sort of planning whether I was going to do another quick healing, and I just heard it came out of my mouth. This is what they do. No healing today, please, madam. That was me told. Yeah, it gets a bit... It's quite funny because when I'm watching these haunted series and things like that, it's me tapping the table, by the way. It's a different sound when you hear it in the picture. It's hilarious because I can see them standing behind the TV. I can see them wandering around. People, you know, if the kitchen door's open here, they come, you know, put their head out around the doors and they walk backwards and forwards. They're sitting next to me. And I think really these people are having these experiences, but I'm having my own at the same time as I'm watching it. Like, that's how used to it I've got. So if I get nervous or frightened, then there's a reason to, because I often find when I'm walking down the street to the town, there's a particular street I go into because here it's very hilly, and I prefer walking uphill rather than walking downhill because of my bad balance and my fits. I'm off balance all the time, and I just watch every crack in the pavement. Going uphill, I have more control. So I go downhill, but then there's a street. You go down one street, and then there's another one, a flat one, that you go along, then go down the next street, which is just a shortened hill. And it sort of takes the edge off as when you're walking back uphill as well. And my son started to see a lot more, and he feels like he's being watched along that street. Confirmation. And I know I'm being watched. I see them standing there, or they're following me, and they, you know, like I would say you, it's like, oh. And it's quite, I put my headphones on now so they can't get through to me. I still see them, they flash on and off, but I know I have my team around me. I see them, they're all in their black suits with their sunglasses to show me their protection, and so it's okay. But I have mentioned before in videos about I've been in shops, especially M&S, which is actually on the site of an old cemetery. So it might have been a plague pit actually, I'm not sure. A lot of history here. And when I've seen one of my men in black, I keep doing that because I feel like I'm being followed. They're right up behind me when I go down the town. I get a bit, because everybody has their own entourage, so they're, you know, they start trying to come towards you as a medium and wanting to talk, and they keep them off because there's just too many of them. It's like, I know in the street they show me every now and again just how many people are standing out there, and when I've done videos before, they've shown me they're in a queue down the stairs trying to get in. There you go, confirmation. So gets quite wearing, but yeah, that's my job. So that's, yeah, it's been recent, but they've started showing me something different. I did mention on my video that's on the you know, the main page, if you like, of the channel, where they told me who I really was, and as this starseed from the Pleiades, and if you want to know more, watch that. But they've started appearing to me, well, they've been appearing to me like that for ages, but it takes me a while to sort of work out why, and it's almost like they're showing me messages through image all the time, all sorts of things, and then I catch up and they twigs, and I keep seeing them with long blonde hair, which a lot of the Pleiadian starseeds, but they insist they're angelic and they come from the 10th dimension, which I think some people have said that the Pleiadians come from the 5th dimension, but I'm told there are different ones, so I don't understand, but they're angelic. And I deal a lot with the seraphim as well, who are, they call them the elite gods, sorry. So yes, it's been very interesting, but they're coming with long blonde hair, very tall, and one of them insists he's Archangel Michael. So believe it or not, I am still very skeptical about everything. You wouldn't think it, but I am. And I don't just believe everything I'm shown, so it takes them a while to get through. But he's very tall, very blonde. There you go. And comes with all different hairstyles, I have to say. Sometimes he looks, I don't know if you've ever watched, well, unless you're as old as me, you won't have watched it, The Water Margin, Ling Shang Po. Yeah, beautiful dark hair. Well, this guy has blonde in it, but it's put up like that. It's come in all different ways, so but he's very tall, and he's shown me a lot of things. And I had a meditation yesterday where they showed me these wonderful images. Now I know they want me to write again, but these are messages. A lot of pyramids, triangles, spheres, orbs, all these geometric shapes I get, but they take me down these like vortexes of different colours, and they come in hoods. I've seen monks around me. I'm doing a lot of work with my Reiki guide, Mr. I've never seen his name, Takayata, who comes in. He's present in the healings. So lots of things like that. But they showed me all this snow and this German plane, World War I plane landing somewhere, and all this snow and all these people with blonde hair and women in Victorian dress, then steampunk vistas, and oh, it's absolutely amazing. I know they're trying to inspire me to write again. I gave up my writing for a while. I was very down about it, and they want me to write a children's book. I've read one recently, and it's this lovely one. It's Where the Snow Angels Go. I was directed to the children's books in my local Waterstones. I was again yesterday, and they're trying to write a children's book, and so I'm going to start doing that, and it's all about them and me. So and I've been seeing this me is that they tell me I'm this 17-year-old important person is all I'm going to say, from the Pleiades and the 10th dimension, angelic Pleiades. And I have long blonde hair, which is nice. And they've shown me ice skating. Now my medium friend said they were amongst the hills. I mean, these images, I am there. Sometimes they're so strong I can feel the snow and everything around me, the crispness of the air. I do believe a part of you goes off and does astral travel and things, so part of me was definitely there. And I can't ice skate to save my life. In fact, I would never ice skate now. I've tried once or twice and I hated it. So, but this, and yeah, I love watching ice skating. So I could see this girl twirling around in a coat with a scarf on. I keep getting an old Manchester United scarf on, so I don't know what the message is about that. Something to do with Manchester. But anyway, and then I started seeing my main guide, who would come on looking like Robin Cousins, quite frankly. And who's in it, if you don't know, very successful Olympic, I forgot what they call it. There you go, single ice skater. And once upon a time, and he's, you know, twirling around with me, and I thought, no, I want to be on my own here, go away. So, but it's quite freeing, it's really freeing and wonderful. And then off I went, and then I've seen dragons, they've shown me dragons. I can't tell you, and these vortexes and these colours, and I can't explain it to you. In these mountains, and it's almost like I'm flying. I know I'm flying, and I know I fly in an orb sometimes, but these vistas and these if I shut my eyes, I don't actually, often if I listen to music, I've said before, and it comes in really strong, and I get that for my writing as well, but I don't have to. I just shut my eyes and I'm somewhere else, and it's astounding, and it's so strong. They showed me yesterday all this white snow and this old train going through, and it was so vivid. I could have reached out and touched the metal. It was so strong, and all these women in 19th century dresses with umbrellas, and they were waiting for this train coming. It wasn't even coming into a station, it was just going through the snow and the mountains. It was amazing. It's so vivid, so real for me. And I feel like, as a starseed, what they're showing me is a vision of home. And I cry. It's so strong and so beautiful. I actually cry. It's so vivid. And then he keeps appearing with all this long blonde hair, Archangel Michael, and there's another one, Archangel Gabriel, who keeps appearing. He's got blonde hair. And I've seen these people years ago in my mind, and I just dismissed it. So, but the story they want me to write is about angels. And I've said before, first time I saw an angel was when I was young, and I was looking for Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. And I saw an angel flying outside, so it's going to start with that, I think. But yeah, lots going on, lots of people around, and very strange dreams. I woke up really late this morning. These dreams of this big Victorian house and living with staff and everything. It was amazing, fantastic. And I keep saying the guy, I've mentioned him before in the past, I've got a spirit who, well, I've got a couple. I see horses. They're all around me, and they come along the street on the horse. I've got a black horse, white horse, and a dapple grey horse that's telling me. And they're mine, which is hilarious, because when I was 7, I went for riding lessons and I fell off and broke my arm. See, my arm go straight. That's because I broke my elbow. And I've never been on a horse since. But apparently I have horses. I love horses. And they've brought them out. I had a medium friend who said to me, they've brought your horses. I didn't even know them were mine. I just used to see them. She said, they've brought your horses. And I can see them in cowboy hats at times. It's fantastic. So they're up and down the street. The minute I look out, they're there. And but I've been seeing this guy on a bike. Now it's so real. It's so vivid. I can see this, but it's black and white when I say it, but I can see the spokes on it and the white bit on the back. It's an old bike. It goes up and down the street, doing wheelies, everything. To the point, you know, I can see the cars coming on it. Get off the road. You know, and I mean, I know they go through the cars. But in my dream, somebody was riding around on a bike. I know they've been in my room and around on a bike. They can go anywhere and do anything. They can come through your car on a bike. They can do whatever, because nothing gets in their way. And they're just, and then it's like a dimension overlapping another dimension. It's very strange how it works. When I was on the cruise, I used to stand out over on the balcony. I could see them all standing waving at me, and it was almost like they were on a platform somewhere in their dimension, and they were all peering into mine, and they were all over the sea. It was amazing. So yeah, so much to tell you. I could go on forever. The other thing I want to show you, I'm actually going to do either a photo or a short of this. Okay, if you've got anything to say, say it. You might hear the ventriloquist dummy go off in a minute. But I get this angel to overlook my, well, I know they're all here. And I get the archangels and the seraphim around me. But this angel I bought, if you've seen my healing videos, you'll have seen. I bought this in Glastonbury. And it's made from the stones around Stonehenge, so it's very special, and I always feel a lot of power coming off it. And the reason I feel the power, apart from the fact that it's from Stonehenge, which I believe was a healing place as well, is because I don't know if you can see. I know there's a figure in there. There's definitely somebody in there, and they can do that. And yeah, I don't know if you can see the face. I've always thought there was a face. I'm always a little bit nervous of it because I can feel a lot of power. And when I did my healing circle with a candle the other day, I could see this angel over like this, these colours, and it was so powerful. So I'm going to do a short, tell me what you think, but I know there's an angel living in there, in the stone, and they do that. Yeah, I can see. I don't know if you could turn the side. Oh yeah. Okay, and I do a lot of work with the seraphim, which are supposed to be the top ones, but I'm always told they're called the elite god, where they come from. So it's nice to know they're over the healings when I do them. But I have so many people around me. The other day I was single, I was in bed, I was vertigo was off again. There you go, tap. And I was saying a lot of things. Some of it wasn't very nice. That negative spirit was around, kept pushing people out, and the activity was so much. It really did me in. I actually sat up at one point and went, ooh, which normally I can just take it, but when he's around, it affects my mood, everything. So I've lost my train of thought what I was going to tell you about it, but it does get a bit much at times. There are just a lot of people. There are animals, there are children come around here, and I mean, as I've said before, this is on the site of an old hospice, and other people have said their cats can see things. My friend over there, I don't know if they're still tapping on her window at night. I've been there before. I've come back here and they started tapping on this window that's at the front here, and I don't like that. We've had a lot of strange noises, a lot of bangs in the kitchen. When people come round, hear things. I keep being woken up by a bang at night and in the morning. And in the morning, I know that spirit trying to wake me up. And it's really odd because they'll stand around me. I can see all these men standing around me. If I go to the bathroom and I'm washing my hands at the sink, it's like that in my face. And they mean well, but it's just... But when you watch all of these programs and you see people suffering all these things and these dog entities coming in, then I know why they're there. But they are so protective. It's just... It's very odd. They're very quiet now. There's one of them standing. It's hilarious as well because I know somebody's sitting there now. I'll come in the room and I've got like a sideboard thing over there, and somebody will sit in the chair and I'll just suddenly go like that, because it's like seeing one of your family sitting there all of a sudden. They are family. They are my family. So yeah, but there are lots of dogs. My dog comes in. Cats. I've even had a lion. Sorry, my phone is going. I hope that didn't just go off. My phone's trying to tell me the battery's gone. But I've seen lions come in here, mastiff dogs, all sorts of things. That's to show me, when they bring the mastiff dogs in, that's to show me they've increased the protection. They will show me weapons which are ineffective. They don't. What they mean is that spiritual protection's been increased because there's something around that shouldn't be. So, and I can feel it usually. So that's quite odd. This guy who comes in, he'll do really strange things. He'll get in my head. I've been licked before on the face. It's horrible. And he looks very dirty when he's really grimy and dirty, which means dog spirit. And he'll get a gun and he'll aim it at me and shoot it. And I've actually seen the bullet go through me. I've had that the other night as well. I just think other times I'll see my guide come out and his hand will catch the bullet. I didn't like it last night. My son was sick and they did it to him, and I've started doing that. My son's definitely coming online saying everything. God help him if he sees what I see. So, what I'm trying to say is you don't always see all the good stuff, but there's some very strange stuff out there, but it's also rewarding. But my blonde angel. All right, full title. Archangel Michael's just come and stood beside me. I think that's because he sends on a little bit edgy, which probably means somebody's around that shouldn't be all of a sudden. Correct. It's really odd. I say my guide and I say him. It's very odd. But, you know, I just have to go on with it. But it's very odd. I mean, some of these experiences that people have are really, really scary. And I keep thinking, oh, you know, that's really bad. But I've had a lot of things since I was a child. An awful lot of things. And it's, I don't know, you get used to it. But if you're going to be a medium or you're going to open yourself up to things like this, you must be protected. You must, that is a priority, because you'll be letting all and sundry in. And I really, really don't agree with Ouija boards. I really don't. I won't have one of them in here, nothing. I wouldn't partake in a seance or anything like that. Quite frankly, I don't need to, because I just go in the room and I say them. And if they want to make themselves known to somebody there, then they will. I'm not going to go and, I don't have to. And I don't think anybody probably really has to, but I don't agree with them. You don't know who you're letting in, and you'd be surprised that a lot of people latch onto you. Even you go into the shops, you know, people around you. So yeah. But yeah, it's exhausting at times, but rewarding at others, being able to give people messages and things. And yeah, goodness knows what will happen. Tonight, I'm supposed to go and see my friend tomorrow as well, and when I go around there, we'll start talking and we get taps on her place, and then the cats start looking. I haven't been in there though when they've banged on the window. I have thrown people out of her flat, spirits that shouldn't have been there, and she's picked up orbs on a camera, all sorts, but I'm not being able to see faces in them. But I've never heard the banging. She had her I've got blue light on, purple light on me. That's angelic purple, so I don't know. I'm going to have to do a video about the colours, the angelic colours as well, and what they mean, because I see little specks of light, and I see purple, and there's blue, and mainly purple and blue, but you can see all different colours. Green I've seen, turquoise, all sorts of different colours, reds and that. Alright, signature of the aura around the angel, I'm being told. Yeah. But anyway, to get back to my friend, I haven't been in when they've scraped her, she's got a downstairs flat, so she's got some garden chairs out there, and they've scraped the chair across there. There's nobody there. It's really funny. They're banging on the window. She's seen a little girl in there as well. So I've got some of my people, if anybody I know needs help, I get asked to send some of my team to help them clear out spirits and to guard. And they'll ask me now, I have friends who are, oh, can you help me with blah, blah, blah? So I send people. And I've got these spirit who are medical people around me for my condition, and to help with the healings and to ask me to do other healings for people, which I do. I haven't been asked to travel around anybody's body in an orb. in my meditations again, or astral travel, whatever. It's quite scary. I haven't been asked that again. I'm a bit squeamish about that, but no doubt I'll be asked again. If you want to know more about that, it's on the previous videos. Very odd. And anybody who's got activity or they need healing, this doctor will come and he'll say to me, would you like me to go and see them to help? One friend in particular, yes. And I can see them walk away through the glass doors here that overlook out on a little balcony thing onto the street, and he disappears. And then I've told my friend whatever, and then later on, she's medium. I can feel the energy going through me. I knew she was being healed. It happened again the other day. Somebody I knew, daughter had COVID for the 3rd time, despite all the vaccinations and boosters and everything. So, do you want me to go and help? Yeah, off he goes. So it's almost like I'm told I have all these people at my disposal. Legions have told me, which is quite interesting for someone like me. Anyway, to help, and then I'll get somebody to advise me, you need to send 3 to here. You need to send, I've got my friend's shop protected because there's some dodgy woman across the road who deals in the black arts, I've been told. They've seen her and they've actually sent angels around there to protect it wasn't just for my friend, it was the rest of the street and the shops. So really interesting that. I did actually, when I went there, feel this woman's presence around me all day. It was really odd. And I thought, oh, you're just imagining it, until somebody else out of the blue in front of me told me, my friend, felt like that woman's been following me around all day, another medium. And I'd said nothing about it. So you've got to watch for people like that, because they're watching you. And there was also a problem with a window in my friend's shop, and the minute she said that, so I always having trouble. I thought there's something wrong there, and I went in, and there's this little old woman spirit standing next to her, and I thought, you're spying and sabotaging. So off you go. Told her to leave, so politely. So it's quite a responsibility, and it's getting stronger and stronger, and I enjoy it. I enjoy the healings, everything. I'd love to be able to go out and just see what I could find, help out, you know, do that kind of thing. I'd love to do that. But I've also been, I think I said in my last chat about, I know I've had to go and do some more study, and they've been showing me different routes, medical stuff, going back to uni to do, I wanted to go back to university and do a PhD for ages. And I feel like I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing something. This is great, but you know, you don't always want to be charging for this, that and the other, doing this work. So, and you know, I want to do my writing, but again, I'm not J.K. Rowling. I wish Spirit would help me a bit more with that, you know, with the marketing side. So, but I would quite fancy doing something. I've even thought about being a solicitor, because I have got a lot of legal training. I just need a couple more courses and I'd be there. But then I would go back to history and do a PhD and become a university lecturer. So I've had a few different things, and Spirit have been showing me that on the side. Or do I just want to carry on doing the writing and things? I want to better myself, you know, so, and move on. But I don't know. But I'm not stopping doing this because I love it, and I chat to you because I couldn't say if I didn't chat to someone. All these things that go on, I can tell people so much, but none of you know the half of it, of what goes on. And it's pretty crazy. And it makes me wonder sometimes, have I got one foot here and one foot in the afterworld? I just believe that you go back to your dimension where you came from. We're incarnated here for a reason. I'm definitely starseed. I love all the UFO stuff. I've been shown spacecraft in my meditations. I've been shown all sorts of things. Alien beings, everything. Worlds, amazing worlds. Lots of geometric, lots of connection with Egypt, stuff like that. Just amazing. Definitely amazing. So stars. I'm shown in the meditation yesterday, lots of stars, as if I was traveling through constellations, and amazing galaxies and things like that. And it's so real. I just keep putting my hand out, and somebody comes and sits in front of me, one of the spirits, men in black, and it's almost like I can see his big eye, and that's when I start going through these vortexes. It's very very strange, but it's all there for a reason. But they're so quiet. There's so many people. One of them's moving backwards and forwards across there. I wish I could show you, but I have got some videos that on this phone, if I can get them on here, so you'll be able to see something. I'll just put the best ones on. There are some other ASMR videos as well, so I'll put them on if I can get them loaded. And at some point I'm going to do a video, see if I can catch them around here. It's just very quiet. Anyway, I shall do the short video of our friend here. I'm hoping to do some more ASMR videos, especially with the gods and goddesses, and we'll see how that goes. A lot of healing to come. Okay, there's going to be some shake. We're shaking the healing things up. They're going to get stronger, so you might feel a lot of strong healings. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm going to leave you. Try closing your eyes, maybe listening to music. It's a form of meditation. Ask your guides and angels to protect you first, which they'll do automatically, but ask it anyway. And ask them to take you to where, if you're a starseed, you believe you're a starseed, where you come from. Or ask them to take you travelling and to see. Okay, I've got a song. I keep getting lots of songs playing in my head. Okay, I listen to a lot of epic trailer music on YouTube, because that really helps. Try doing that. Try listening to the music. Close your eyes and see where you go. Ground. Yeah. They'll make you ground when you come back, that's for sure. Roots out of your body, feet in particular, down in the ground, right into the soil. Okay. Be careful and about it, what you're doing, and ask them to take you. Sorry, they want me to tell you the songs. I've got Warborn by Sybrid Music, I think it is, and I keep getting this song, and I thought I got the meaning for it, but I haven't. These songs, I'll get up in the middle of the night, I'll be washing my hands at the bathroom break, as they say. I'll be washing my hands, and this song starts playing in my head in the middle of the night, and it's Genesis, Jesus He Knows Me, at the moment, which is a thing on I think Genesis wrote it about because they didn't like the God channel in America, and these two-faced priests, the self-proclaimed priest, telling you to do this and trying to get a whole load of money in, and they sort of skidded that, and that keeps playing in my head. I thought I worked it out, but it's there again. It can be anything. So anyway, if you want to be a medium or whatever, stop. Why are you bending down to do that, to look at me? Sorry. It's creepy you just suddenly see your face. Yeah, so try closing your eyes and saying what you say. And it's not all imagination. You'll know the difference. You'll know the difference between your imagination and what you're being shown. But ground, protect. Do a little meditation. See what comes up. See what they show you. If you want to write as well, ask them to help you. You know, you'll see images. Amazing. Winter Wonderland images at the minute. Gorgeous. Breathe in that. Burn a candle with some cedar wood on a pine if you want to be outside, and try create the atmosphere, or maybe tap into a past life. Yeah, ask them to show you. Yeah, and if you want to connect and get those images. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. It's all quiet on the Western Front, as they say. So I'm just going to take a video of this. Yeah, I've got no doubt in my mind. I can feel it. So I'm going to be using him a lot more. To him, that's all I know. Anyway, take care of yourselves. There'll be another healing by the end of the week. And there'll be some shorts as well. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Give it a thumbs up if any of this resonated with you. And share on social media so we can get messages out to everyone. Share your experience with me, comment. I'd love to know what goes on for you as well. And I shall see you next time. Take care of yourselves.